Hey everyone, welcome back to Speakly English. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into something very close to heart, something emotional, personal, and incredibly important in real-life conversations. Today's topic is talking about your family in English. Now, this might sound simple at first, but when someone asks you, "Tell me about your family," many learners suddenly feel stuck. They don't know how to explain relationships, emotions, or even simple details clearly.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma, and I absolutely love this topic because family is something we all connect with. No matter where you're from, your family is a big part of your life and your story. And when you can talk about your family in English naturally, it helps you connect with people on a deeper level. It's not just about language, it's about sharing your life.
Exactly. And today, we're not just going to teach you vocabulary like mother, father, or brother. We're going to show you how to describe your family, how to talk about relationships, emotions, daily life, and even memories. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to speak about your family with confidence and clarity.
Yes, and we'll keep everything simple, natural, and real, just like a real conversation. So relax, listen carefully, and imagine yourself speaking with us. Alright, Alex, let's start with a very common question. Imagine I just met you for the first time and I ask, "Can you tell me about your family?" Take your time and answer naturally like you're sharing your story.
Yeah, of course. Well, I come from a small but very close family. There are 4 people in my family: my parents, my younger sister, and me. We're not a big family, but we share a strong bond. My father is a very hardworking person, and he has always supported us in everything we do. My mother is very kind and caring, and she always makes sure that everyone in the family feels comfortable and happy.
That was such a warm and natural answer. And I want our listeners to notice something important. Alex didn't just list family members. He described them. He added feelings and personality. That's what makes your English sound alive and meaningful.
Yes, exactly. And then, talking about my sister, she's younger than me, but we're very close. We sometimes argue like normal siblings, but we also support each other a lot. We watch movies together, share our problems, and help each other when needed. So overall, I'd say my family is very supportive and loving.
That's beautiful. And listeners, notice phrases like "we share a strong bond," "we support each other," and "we spend time together." These are very common and useful expressions when talking about family.
What about you, Emma? Tell me about your family.
Well, my family is a bit bigger. I have my parents and I also have 2 brothers. Growing up with siblings was always interesting because there was always noise, laughter, and sometimes a little chaos. But honestly, those moments made my childhood very special. My parents always encouraged us to stay close and support each other.
That sounds lively and fun. And I like how you describe your childhood. It adds a story element to your answer.
Yes, and that's something I want our listeners to understand. When you talk about your family, you're not just giving information, you're telling a story. You can talk about your childhood, your habits, or your favorite memories.
Exactly. For example, you can say, "We usually have dinner together," or "We like to spend weekends as a family." These small details make your conversation more natural.
Let's talk about another situation. Imagine someone asks you, "Are you close to your family?" This is a very emotional question.
Yes, and a good answer could be, "Yes, I'm very close to my family. We talk regularly, and we always support each other." Or if it's different, you can say, "We're not very close, but we respect each other."
That's honest and natural. English is not about giving perfect answers, it's about giving real answers.
Let's also talk about describing personalities. You can say, "My mother is very caring. My father is strict but loving," or "My brother is funny and energetic." These are simple but powerful descriptions.
And you can also talk about habits. For example, "My family loves watching movies together," or "We enjoy traveling during holidays." These small details help you speak longer and more naturally.
Yes, and one more tip. Try to connect your sentences. Instead of stopping again and again, join your ideas. For example, "My family is small, but we are very close, and we always try to spend time together."
That's fluency right there. smooth, connected, and natural.
All right, now it's time to practice. Listen carefully and repeat after me. There are 4 people in my family. My family is small but very close. My parents are very supportive.
Great. Now let's try longer sentences. My father is hardworking and my mother is very caring. I have a younger brother and we are very close. We like to spend time together as a family. Ly.
Now combine everything. My family is small but very loving. My parents are very supportive, and I have 1 sibling. We enjoy spending time together and helping each other.
Repeat it again slowly. Feel the sentence. Speak with confidence.
All right, everyone, we've reached the end of today's episode. Remember, your family story is unique, and it's worth sharing.
Yes, don't be afraid to speak. Even simple sentences can create meaningful conversations.
Practice every day. Speak from your heart, and your English will improve naturally.
And tell us in the comments. Can you describe your family in English?
Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode of Speakly English.